pretty tired. That's, see, Steel456 says, Jack, do you like Half-Life 2? It has no cutscenes. I do like Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is a good example of all the story taking place while you are playing the game. You understand what's happening in the world, your role in it, without ever leaving your character while always playing. I think we've talked about this on the stream before. Metroid Prime is also another example, a really good example of storytelling through gameplay. You know, you have this scanning mechanic where you scan enemies and you scan objects around you, and sometimes it'll give you clues on how to defeat an enemy, and sometimes it will tell you backstory. And because scanning is integrated into the mechanics of the game, it is both gameplay and story. I think it handles it very well. Dick the Birthday Boy says, I don't like Jack anymore. Well, welcome to the club. Is Jack a hipster? No, you have to be cool to be a hipster. Just like a cutscene, but not a cutscene.
How does the chat feel about cutscenes?
The chat is really pissed at me.
Yeah?
Yeah, really pissed at me. Mostly because I guess I need to reiterate myself where, you know, cutscenes happen, and I'm okay with them happening now. But in a perfect world, they wouldn't. I just started liking Jack. Well, listen. Jack has harsh opinions on it.
You lost a lot of goodwill, Jack.
I'll tell more fart jokes later. You guys will get back into it. I'm making a broad statement that doesn't apply to everything. I'm making a general statement. I'm trying to think of a game where, like, the cutscenes have been fun. Like, you know, you know what? Like, we played Mark of the Ninja, right?
Uh-huh.
Mark of the Ninja is a great game, and it has these wonderful little animated cutscenes. Now, personally, I think they're unnecessary because I don't like cutscenes, but I appreciate them, and I think they look cool. And, you know, it's a fun way to tell the story. This, you know, the cutscenes are fine.
He's lying.
Personally, I don't like them because I don't like cutscenes. But it's fine.
I don't think you even gave it a chance, Jack.
You
did not even give it a chance.
You know what killed it? It was the tutorial. that killed it.
You could have skipped that at any time, you know. It kept asking you, do you want to keep going with the tutorial?
Which pissed me off.
You could have said no.
Oh, sure, no, but it's too...
And you could have said no, and you would have been able to have learned by making errors.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think you told me to do it.
Yeah.
You told me to do the tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
you could have stopped.
So I'll blame you.
You could have stopped. You can blame me.
I'll blame you. The Metal Gear Solid series is well known for its cutscenes. That's right.
It's also well known for being convoluted nonsense.
Yeah.
But that's a different argument.
I think the Metal Gear Solid series is a perfect escalation of the end game of my argument against cutscenes. In fact,
that in particular is probably a series that would be better without a story.
You know, what was it? Did someone? I think someone made a video where they started a timer with Metal Gear Solid 4, and it took them 23 minutes to start playing the game.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I don't know. I'd assume Metal Gear Solid 4.
You know, where...
I did the same one twice on accident.
I don't know. I think that's a great example of a cutscenes going too far. It's never Jack's fault. He is perfect, and his opinion's infallible. That's right. That's right. You know. Metal Gear Solid 2 cutscenes are a postmodern masterpiece.
Whoa, what the happened?
Oh, whoa.
Accidentally hit the home button.
Oh, you sent fuckbot? Did they go to the post office today?
I've not heard about it. Hold on, not being received.
Let me check. They didn't tell me that fuckbot did.
They would have told us if they got it. Because I don't think Jesse got around to the orders until today, so they might not have stopped.
Jesse didn't go to the post office today. Someone, I can only assume, whoever typed that, someone sent us, someone 3D printed an actual, like, talking fuckbot 5000. Jesse didn't go to the post office today. Blame Jesse. So. So it's not here. Let's see here. Jack, what's your opinion on Styx? I see you being a fan. I like a couple of their songs. Styx, Come Sail Away.
Sure.
Mr. Robot.
I'm a music idiot, so
I
know that song.
And then Come Sail Away.
I never could have told you who did it.
Oh, okay.
And I never could have told you they're the same people who did Let's Go Away, Let's Come Away, whatever.
Sure. So there are exactly 2 songs of Styx that I can think of off the top of my head that I enjoy, possibly ironically. So let's see here. Lucas Farts says, there is a correct and incorrect way to include and use cutscenes. Metal Gear Solid is where Jack's opinion counts. But there are many games where cutscenes are fantastic. And Lucas Farts, I agree with you. Just because I think they're unnecessary doesn't mean that I won't enjoy a good cutscene. It just means I think in a perfect world they wouldn't exist. That might seem counterintuitive.
Sure.
My thoughts might seem counterintuitive, but whatever.
I don't think that they shouldn't exist. I'm fine with them. I think you can do cinematic things with a cutscene that you couldn't do otherwise.
And
I can't imagine Grand Theft Auto without cutscenes.
I don't know.
Because those games take so many cues from movies too.
Sure. Someone was asking about QuickTime events. And to me, QuickTime events are like someone making a cutscene trying to shove in gameplay elements. I think you have to go full on or nothing. QuickTime events are...
Oh, that's like a cutscene that you can't enjoy because you're too busy paying attention to button presses.
Right.
I hate them.
That's a QuickTime event is kind of like a half-assed cutscene.
It's a cutscene that you're physically incapable of enjoying because of the QuickTime event.
Oh, that's right. Darian Bro makes a really good point. How I should probably end my argument is just saying. I mean, I don't like cutscenes. I'm just saying. That's right, Twitchblades Pokemon. GTA used to not have cutscenes, and they were fine.
What, the original GTAs?
I'm trying to think.
The 2D ones?
I'm trying to think of San Andreas.
Ever since 3D GTAs, there've been little cutscenes.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Whenever you talk to somebody.
I'm trying to think of San Andreas. The minimal cutscenes.
Every time you had a mission, you go into somebody's house, you talk to somebody, they explain something to you.
Sure.
There's witty banter, there's amusing characters.
Uh-huh.
Woozy. Tripping over things because he's blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the story? We're gonna do one more mission, and then you want to play Punch Out or something? You obviously hate this, and that's fine.
You can keep playing. That's fine. What about Hotline Miami's cutscenes? Hotline Miami doesn't have cutscenes, does it? They're, Hotline Miami has, the little parts where you don't, there's nothing really going on, but you go and talk to people, and you choose to go and talk to people. That's fine.
Didn't want to do that. Okay. No. I didn't follow that.
GTA and GTA 2 had no cutscenes. The top down.
Yeah, the top-down ones. Well, that's a great argument.
Still revolutionary. What are Hotline Miami's cutscenes? I'm trying to think. Do you just mean like when we see the little character's face come on screen for a second? Is that a cutscene?
No, technically, I think that is.
I can't. I was gonna. It's been a couple. It's been like a month or so since I played Hotline Miami. Darth Mustard says, I played Katamari based on your streams and skipped every cutscene.
Alright.
Abso-fucking-lutely, you can.
Doesn't anybody think that the story adds a little bit of context to what you're doing, makes it more enjoyable?
It's not about the story. Story is important to games. It's how they handle telling you the story. It's when they say we need to move you into this other area where we can tell you the story. Now go back to area number 1 to play your game. And there's a world in which they can exist in the same room.
Stab him, goddammit.
That's right, Lucas Farts. Oh no, Pac-Man does have a cutscene. Oh no, that's Miss Pac-Man.
Several. No, they both do.
The original Pac-Man has a cutscene? What's the Pac-Man cutscene?
Well, there's a few of them, like every 5 missions or so, it goes chasing more. Silly things happen.
That's right.
The ghost gets caught in a nail, and the sheet gets ripped off.
That's right, so Pac-Man has cutscenes. But no, like games need context. Some games need story and context, and I think there's a way to handle it in gameplay.
I don't think that's the only way you should do it, though. The only way you can, the only way it has to be done.
Yeah, and that's, you know what, it's fine when you have a different opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, we've talked about movie guilty pleasures before. Any early Michael Bay. The Rock, Bad Boys 2. Bad 90s John Woo. Like Face Off. Oh, I fucking love Face Off. I watch Face Off every day.
True guilty pleasure? I actually kind of like Howard the Duck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been too long since I've seen Howard the Duck.
Everybody's already dead. I got the fun power-up, and they're all already dead. That blows.
Oh,
That blows.
I'm sorry.
They're all named after desserts, incidentally. Like, he'll just yell out, chocolate strawberry sundae!
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That's funny. Sorry, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. Cutscene.
Yeah.
It is. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Jack, did Rich see that YouTube animation of your FTL adventure?
That's great.
Yes.
Everybody who's seen it here loves it.
Yes, I made sure Rich saw it when I came in today, and everyone here, Mike, Jay, and Jesse also saw it, and they think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. If you haven't seen it, go to YouTube and search previously recorded animated. Someone made a really great little animation of our FTL run. Miss Pac-Man does have short cutscenes where she goes and kisses Miss Pac-Man. All the icons. Well, so someone is mentioning Half-Life 2 and the cutscenes. There are moments in Half-Life 2 where, say, you are trapped, like when you're trapped in the teleporter, or like when you're trapped in a room with an NPC and you have to listen to them. But you're still controlling the character. Like, you can still, like, turn your head a little bit or move around. You never leave your character except for a little bit at the intro and a little bit towards the end, I believe. You're always in the head of Gordon Freeman. Whether you can move or not is contextual, but I don't think they're cutscenes. Lucas Farts says, Jack makes a fair point, but takes it too far for anyone, most people to get on board. You're right, Lucas Farts.
You're an extremist.
I'm an extremist, absolutely.
You're the ISIS of video games.
No, too far, too soon. Ooh, Child Bride, Pong, no cutscenes. Great game.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders, no cutscene. Great game.
Frogger.
The classics. Nothing but the classics.
Burger Time, which really needs one. I have no idea what's going on in Burger Time.
Did I say Gorman Freeman? I might have. Sorry.
One hit. I'm happy with that.
Mortal Kombat fatalities cutscenes? No, that'd be like slow-mo camera.
Yeah.
You're still in gameplay. Jesus Christ. This is just how I feel. I'm not saying my feelings are correct or any more valid than anyone else.
Anarchy in the Galaxy.
Ooh. My opinions are just as valid as anyone else's, which means not at all. Ooh, what's that?
It's one of the powers.
Will you just explode everything?
Yeah, it just murders everybody.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
You can actually hold on to those and get money at the end of the mission if you don't use them, but fuck it.
Please stream Solitaire. Let's see here.
What does everybody think of No More Heroes? Do you guys like this game? Do you guys hate this game?
Yeah, like what are your feelings on this? It looks fine. I think personally I felt like the combat controls were a little awkward. And so I never felt satisfied beating people. But also
you're a crazy man.
I only played one level. So that's a big caveat.
Oh, look, another one! That almost never happens. Oh, I wish I held on to that first one. I think it's exponentially more money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. They say they enjoy watching you play it, but it looks like the consensus is it's either okay or they don't much care for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they said they enjoy watching you play it. Oh, wait, no. There's No More Heroes is great. This game is rad. Nice style, but meh gameplay. You know, repetitive. I could see that. I'm so fucking confused by this game.
Maybe you just have to get absorbed into this game.
And I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Twitch Plays Pokemon. He says the game's style and characters are appealing, but the gameplay isn't. Did you hit a baseball?
Yeah.
Are you fighting a baseball team?
Yeah.
What? This game is nuts. This game is crazy.
This game is willfully, wonderfully nuts.
Sure. Okay, I like that. I'm fine with willfully nuts. I'm reading that now. A lot of people are saying great.
I think if you own a Wii and you haven't played this game, it's worth checking out.
If you can, if there's a PS3 version, yeah, some people can do it. I wouldn't say that I'm Twitch Plays Pokemon's bitch, but they do have that
He's kind of their bitch.
Twitch Plays Pokemon has that little, battery thing next to his name, so his name, and I assume you're a he, I apologize if I'm being sexist, you have that little battery thing next to your name, so it sticks out in the chat very, very, very much, so.
He's very much your bitch, though.
Yeah. No, I'm his bitch.
That's what I said.
They're saying. Oh yeah, from your perspective,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I was talking to Twitch Plays Pokemon. When I
You're
said
right. You're absolutely right. The Wiimote is just a controller. Playing with the PS3 pad makes no difference. Except for in how you hold the fucking controller. If you think about holding the Wiimote and then having to press different buttons...
I think the death blows are a lot more awkward with the controller.
With the PS3 controller?
Yeah, my personal opinion.
Sure.
I think this game plays great with the Wiimote.
It just didn't feel like, because of the way you had to keep hitting the button. I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's not needless waggle for everything you do. The times you do shake the Wiimote, it's like the punctuation on the end of the sentence. I've heard somebody describe it that way, and it's pretty accurate.
Okay.
It's a satisfying death blow.
Okay, alright, that's fine. About God Hand? Have you played God Hand? No? I haven't played God Hand. I don't know nothing about it. Rich hasn't played it either. We don't know nothing about nothing. Death Blow. Don Bluth the animator? Someone is asking me what I think about Don Bluth.
Yeah, what about him?
What about him? Who is he? What did he make? I'm blanking. I'm blanking on Don Bluth. Hold on, I'm gonna look him up.
He sure did make that Dragon's Lair.
Oh, he made a lot more than that.
I know.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up all the things Don
Black
Bluth.
Cauldron, Titan AE, I think, was him.
Oh, yeah?
I want to say it was Don Bluth.
Don Bluth. Don Bluth. I'm not looking at the chat for a second. I'm just gonna look up all the stuff he did. Secret of Nymph, An American Tale, Land Before Time, Anastasia.
Hello?
Dragon's Lair? Yeah, I'm okay with Don Bluth.
You will be ranked 9th.
I think...
If you lose, well,
What?
there's
Oh,
no
I didn't
need
know you were
to
holding
go
the
That's
phone up to
fine.
that. I like that.
Need breath mint? Hit the red your teeth. When you are ready, step right. To be honest, your chances of survival slim. But trust your foe and head for the Garden of Madness.
The Garden of Madness. I think that The Secret of Nim is a beautiful movie to look at, but narratively, it makes very little sense. It's a bit of a mess as far as a children's movie.
I haven't seen it in a very long time, but I remember liking it a lot.
It looks great. I remember. Oh no! Is The Secret of Nymph the one where like the farmer is about to mow the field
Yeah.
and they need to move their house?
Yes.
Maybe it's been a while since I've seen that one. Yeah, I'm okay with Don Bluth. What? Disregard any IG. Disregard any review, guys. Reviewers have opinions. If a reviewer doesn't like a thing that you like, that's fine.
Doesn't mean you don't have to like it anymore.
That's the thing. You can have your own feelings and opinions on things, and that's fine. It's a weird thing to say, I know.
Alright. Hold on, let's enjoy this.
Oh, is this the boss battle?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Dr.
Oh,
Peace.
we're gonna get a cutscene. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack, what would you regard as a very funny movie? There are a lot. Just because we were thinking about it recently, I will say Wet Hot American Summer is a very funny movie.
Would you say Ghostbusters is a... Yeah, he's singing.
I love it. Ghostbusters?
Yeah, very funny, or just not a very funny movie, but just an extremely well put together great movie.
Ghostbusters is an extremely well put together, great movie that has some funny aspects. I would not call it
I don't have like gut busting laughs during Ghostbusters, but it's one of the most enjoyable movies ever.
Absolutely. Something like Airplane is a very funny movie.
Yeah.
Something like Boyhood. That's a very funny movie.
Rich, skip the cutscene. No.
Rich is in control. He can choose whether he skips or not. John Kilo wants me to recommend God Hand to you. I should try it too.
Fuck. My entry fee.
So yeah, there are a lot of very funny movies. I'm just trying to think of any that are funnier than Wet Hot American Summer. It's hard to think of one. Wet Hot American Summer is a geniusly funny movie. Spaceballs. I enjoy Spaceballs. A lot of Mel Brooks. A lot of early Mel Brooks and like I don't know. There's a lot of good. You know what? There's a lot of very funny movies. How about that? Something that I wouldn't consider a very funny movie, but I think I laughed the most at is Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah.
Steve Martin and who's the other lead in that?
Old man.
He was
Yeah, I know who it is.
he was the butler in the Batman movies. God damn it!
Why am I trying to blank on his fucking name?
Me too. What is his name?
Oh my god.
He's Alfred in the new Batman movie.
That's not all he's been. That's like the least of the things.
I'm just saying, he's been in movies recently. What is his
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, thank you. Michael Caine and Steve Martin, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. There is a series in that movie in which Steve Martin plays his idiot brother Ruprecht.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I think.
He's got the cork on his fork.
And then he jabs himself in the eye. Oh man. I don't think I've laughed harder at a sequence in a movie than that. That's great. Michael Caine. I can't believe what we forgot about Michael Caine. My cocaine. That's right.
It was just one of those things. Your brain goes down.
Yeah.
You get older, you sometimes take longer than you'd like to remember simple, common things.
Right? Isn't it terrible? Isn't it terrible getting old? Like, this is another thing we were talking about earlier, like Wayne's World. Wayne's World, I don't know if I would call it a very funny movie. It's just a very good movie with some funny parts to it. My cocaine. That's funny. Jack, how long has it been since I last did cocaine? About 32 years, because that's how old I am. I've never done cocaine. And I'm going to say I'm fairly proud of that. No offense to any cocaine users, but I don't think it would be my thing. I had a boss once. A job I had a while ago was at a used video game and movie store, and it was awesome. It was the greatest time of my life. And my boss was a wannabe mobster, and he would talk about drugs all the time. And the one drug he kept talking about was cocaine. And he always said that he would never ever do cocaine. And I was like, well, that's a normal thing to say, never wanting to do hard drugs. And he's like, no. I would never do cocaine because I think I would love it. He's like, I could see myself taking cocaine and becoming an addict immediately.
Cocaine's got a lot of fans.
Yeah, cocaine's got a lot of fans.
I don't know that I personally advocate it, but...
Let's see here. Someone is saying, stop hitting Daniel Day-Lewis with your fluorescent light bulb. And I think that's funny.
I think they're going for more of a Charles Bronson.
Oh, Bronson, yeah.
This is totally Bronson.
That's definitely Bronson.
And you know what? It does look a lot like a fluorescent light bulb.
It does.
You could probably make one out of a fluorescent light bulb, and it would be a great costume.
That would be, yeah. I'm sure there's some Travis Touchdown cosplay out there with the fluorescent light bulb.
Probably.
A modified fluorescent light bulb. Ooh, thank you. RMT4 asked, Jack, do you guys need any more Nuki tapes? Absolutely. I think we need...
When Jay's not here, please Please stop sending us Nuki tapes.
No. We need a couple more.
No more.
We need a couple more Nuki tapes. 3 or 4 more Nuki tapes. If you can find them, go to your local thrift store. Go to your local swap meet. We need a couple more Nuki tapes before we're ready for our Master Nuki plan. Send them to the PO box. It'll be great. Let's see. He looks like a Geraldo to me. Maybe a little Geraldo. Sure. I mean, mustache, you know. Possibly Ironic 69 says Rich does not advocate cocaine, but he advocates fluorescent light bulb abuse.
Yes.
Yes.
Next song I sing, I know my daughter will love.
Yes, I know that I did it all for the Nuki. That was a funny joke that Mike said.
Rap with me, Jennifer.
It's open mic night in hell.
We need 57 more Nuki tapes to finish the Nuki fort. Oh no, that wasn't Rich snorting anything. That was him blowing his nose.
I have a terrible cold right now. A terrible, horrible cold.
Oh yeah, great. All the Travis touchdown cosplay are with light bulbs. That's great. Pod people? I don't know what that is.
What's that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I'm trying to read the chat here. There's nothing here. Let's see here. Steel456 asks Jack, who is the best comedian in RLM?
What you expect?
Obviously it's the Wheel.
Yeah.
The Wheel has a really sick sense of humor, so it is the best comedian.
No, this is only the beginning.
Call me when the next one's arranged.
Jack, is Jesse on the panel of any of the upcoming Best of the Worsts?
Maybe?
Possibly the next one. Maybe.
She's very good when she's on a panel.
I think so. I like. I mean, I think as everyone knows, I like Jessie in general, but but I like it when she's on the panel.
I need to refill my napkins. Ugh.
Someone asks, have you, or are you going to see the Angry Video Game Nerd movie? So the question is, I have seen the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, and Jay and I have some strong feelings about the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. So the question is, do I talk about them now?
You wait till Jay's around.
I should wait till Jay's around.
Wait till Jay's around.
I think...
Because I won't be able to have a back and forth with you. I haven't seen it, so...
Exactly. Jay and I have seen the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. We have some strong feelings on it, and the next time we are together in a stream, we will talk about them. But not right now. Rich is sick. I think we're going to take a little Rich is sick break.
I think we are.
So we'll come back. Maybe we'll pop on No More Heroes 2. Maybe Punch Out. Maybe another game.
We go to Punch Out. We go to another game.
Play another game. So we're going to take a little breaky break.
Maybe we'll take a vote. We'll let everybody know what games we have, and then we'll take a vote, and then we'll ignore the vote. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do when we get back. We're going to list all the games we can play. And then we're going to take a vote.
We're going to take a vote, and then we're going to completely ignore the
Yes.
vote and play whatever the fuck we
Yes.
want. I think that's a great idea. All right, guys, we'll be back in a second.